Greetings and salutations. Hyena, hello. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the vibes. I recently downloaded some brushes that I have yet to try, so I'm gonna try them. See how it goes. Hey, hello. But we're gonna do our usual brushes while we're doing the sketching. They're more like post-planning kind of brushes, if that makes sense.
Mic check, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, it all started with a step and then evolved into a movement. This music had molded me into a person in tune with the rhythms that surrounded me. The haters started doubting me, but no one could attempt to be the person I was bound to be. Now I'm growing with no intention to stop, dropping knowledge like a nervous librarian, while kicking veteran flows. It's better than most, selling out shows. Never forget my past, cause it wasn't so long ago. I was broke, soaking on herb, writing words in my palm. Keeping calm, cause a level head will always keep you strong. This long road, chasing the gold, but getting silver. I went back to the grind since mama ain't raised a quitter. I'll be damned if I give in after all that I put in. Gassed up on inspiration and sparked the ignition. Peeled off, navigated my way through the dark, and never fallen a victim to people disguised as sharks, Follow my heart even if it led me to ruin. Allowed to make mistakes cause damn, I'm only human, right? Chasing the light like it's calling to me. No matter how much you try, there's nobody else that can do me. Follow my heart even if it led me to ruin. Allowed to make mistakes cause damn, I'm only human, right? Chasing the light like it's calling to me. No matter how much you try, there's nobody else that can do me. Life under pressure has me learning every single day. Changing my ways to escape this phase. Riding the waves, hope it takes me to a different place than where I'm at. Finally made it out, but then them problems try to pull me back. Until that mindset that never lets go. They hate to see you rise, so they keep you below. Instead I float on the hands of my fans during the show. Stacking dough so my family will never have to be poor. Putting in work, I always strive to be perfect. Knee deep in the game without even scratching the surface. Searching for purpose in this puzzling game. The struggle is universal, we all go through the pain. Different lanes that be leading to the same destination. Wanna free my mind and reach a state of
How is everybody though? I guess I should ask.
Follow my heart even if it led me to ruin. Allowed to make mistakes cause damn, I'm only human. Chasing the light like it's calling to me. No matter how much you try, there's nobody else that can do me. Follow my heart even if it led me to ruin.
Hope everyone's been having a pretty good week so far.
Chasing the light like it's calling to me. No matter how much you try, there's nobody else that can do me.
Doing alright, Josh. Took a few days off. Have to go back tomorrow though, which is pretty unfortunate for me. Don't really want to. New game plus plus, nice. I hope you're finding lots of grace. Or however that game works. I still haven't played it, because I'm bad. Let's grab and move. this a little bit bigger. I think that'll be fine. Got a real Hardy Boys looking drawing this time. Agado, hello. Alright. Time for the new brushies. I usually don't do black, but I kind of want to give it a try. Again, just to see. Oops. Rico, hello. Oh, I see. Oops. My instinct is to kind of do this like quickly because it's meant to sort of emulate like an ink brush kind of texture, but
And you're gonna make one swell bear.
Be it Bear, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So smooth, that's very kind of you to say. I thank you for the kind words.
A fine kind of bear he turned out to be. He didn't even know how
Turnip.
to act like a bear.
Alright, I'm starting to think. This may not work the way that I want for character. Stuff like the face doesn't really work the way that I would normally prefer. So let's try this one. One seems to be pretty okay so far.
And you're gonna make one swell bear.
Golden Fred. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's like a gel pen, kinda. Kinda neat. I like that though. Too far. But these are from, I guess I should like shout out where these brushes came from. These are from a person named Lobster School on Twitter. I'd been meaning to like pick these brushes up for like over a year. And then I was like, oh yeah, I can give that a try, but But the main reason that I want to try them is for some of the background stuff I'm going to be doing here in a minute. I'm hoping that part goes well. These. Because the main thing that I want to do with these is I want something that will help to sort of alleviate like background type stuff. But the way that I currently, oh wait, this is too small, that's why that looks weird. The way that the brush I currently use most of the time wouldn't quite fit with the way that I want to do backgrounds, if that makes sense. Oh no. Because a lot of the stuff I really like to do with backgrounds is like that's sort of stuff that I would have done from like physical media, like Inktober type stuff, you know. That's where I have the most experience with that sort of thing. So I'm hoping these brushes will sort of let me do that. But I have no idea. It looks really big in comparison suddenly. I'm noticing also that these are like very like bristly, for lack of a better descriptor. Which again is not a bad thing necessarily, but I'm curious about how it'll handle the way that I usually color things. Or if I'll have to do a slightly modified version of how I normally color things. I kind of like it though. And so far. It's giving me like real MS Paint Adventures, aka Homestuck vibes, if that makes sense. There are certain Homestuck pieces that have this sort of line quality to me. I'm kind of here for it. Maximus, hello. It was. Had a grand old time. Made a new dog friend. Pretty great. Yeah, I think for line art I prefer this brush a little more than that last one I was using. Remember that for later. One can never have too many dog friends. It's true. I'm gonna just draw the whole boy here, I think. No, I won't. Gonna do a little bit of extra for the sake of stuff later. Let's try a slightly thinner one now for our friend back here. Yeah, they're on a little hike. Having a grand old time. Brushes have such like a weird texture compared to what I usually do, and I'm kind of loving it. Neho, hello, welcome. Don't really like this hand. I should have planned this out a little more. Hey, hello. Welcome. Gonna move it. Golden Fred. Hi. How's everybody doing? There tonight. Or whatever time of day it is for you, I suppose. I don't like this hand. I'm gonna erase it. Need to really like plan this out a little more. Same with this one, I suppose. New layer. Okay, so probably more like over here. It's probably more here. Three. Means needs to be turned. Nope. That was weird and not at all what I wanted. Just relaxing. Nice, nice. Tuesday. Wednesday here, but I'm doing fine. In the future somehow. I wish it was Tuesday now. To go back to work. I think that's probably fine. Micah, hello. That's okay, Day. Happens to me all the time. Pain is way out there in Thursday already. The far distant future of Thursday. Oh. Wanted.
And you're gonna make one swell bear.
Be straight. Mosif, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. No. Busiest, but always most interactive. Well, that's great. Love a good interactive day. No? Yeah. Okay. Continuation of the hike comic? No. It's a different hike. We'll say it's a different hike. Mostly because I don't want to go back and try to remember what colors they had on the other one. Gonna be a comic. Eventually, probably. Hopefully, I will do a comic about a journey in the forest with these boys. On my flight back, I actually spent some time trying to write dialogue for it. And I realized that I am almost certainly going to have to change a lot of things before this plan comes to fruition. Because it's already way too long. But that's part of what the new brushes are for. Trying to alleviate some of that a little. Oh, I kind of like the way that turned out. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, if it's going to be drawing with, like, dialogue? Maybe. Steven Starr shirt. Okay. We will do such a thing. Combined name for Jesse and Tank. I think Jank is a better name, because it's funnier to me personally. Alright, so now let's try and figure out some of this additional background. This is Tank. All this fuzzy. Start with this tree. Ooh. Love it. Love it when a plan comes together, you know? Ooh. Suddenly quite excited about this brush. Okay, so that's
You're gonna make one swell bear.
that one. Let's do some of the background ones. It's Leon, boy. Thank you for the follow, Leon. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Turn this down just a little. Be our background trees. Yeah. I'll do one more. Write down even more though. But yeah, Turnip, I agree with the thickness. It was one of the things that drew me to the brush from the beginning. Because again, I want this to be sort of like an ink thing, but not really, you know? Speaking of which, there are some inky textures here now, so I can mess with that some. This off now. Saves so much time. The last time I did big bushes took a considerable amount of time. Gosh. Let's try a new one. A new texture. Ooh. Weird, but I kind of dig it. Something like that, maybe. And then I'll go in and mess with the color on all these in a minute as well. Oh, I wanted to do on top of that. I think it's this one is the one I wanted. Jesse, your tank comes up with the hiking ideas. It is Jesse. Jesse used to go hiking and camping with his dad. So it's a thing he does from time to time. Still. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I need to figure out what I want these colors to be, actually. Let's go with the one called Forest, because that seems to make the most sense. Whoops. Those. Let's say this one. And one. Does it make him feel sad? No. It's just a thing that he has fond memories of. This background bit. A little better. It's them. Normally it would be Jesse on his own, but Tank keeps bothering him to go with. So that is why Tank keeps coming along. Great, please. Can't tell if it's like Procreate freaking out or it's my iPad at this point. It could easily be both. I was all hyped to get a new one, or like start saving to get a new one. And it was like, rumor time, gonna be a new one in the fall. And I was like, oh man, so I gotta wait then. One more of these, it's like a darker. And I'm gonna do another one of these. Something like that, I think. That should all be good for the background, I think. I don't know if I want to try the new brush for this. I don't think I will. I lied. I will. Just to see what happens. I don't really like it though. Where is my good brush? There we go. Because of the way that I usually do color and stuff, it doesn't really matter which brush I choose, as long as the brush leaves no gaps. But the brush that I use for inking doesn't really matter either, if that makes sense. Like the one that I use for filling in color, for the most part, will work with anything. It just kind of becomes more or less of a pain depending on which brush I use for line art stuff. So like this brush that I did for the line stuff, not so bad. But if it was like that sketchy brush that I use, it would be pretty awful. Because that one tends to leave a lot of gaps. So it means a little, slightly more guesswork for me. Later on or whatever. None of this is especially important here, what I'm doing right now, but it's for my own sanity. Okay. This color. But as you might be able to see, when you work with like multiple different types of brushes for like line art and stuff, it'll look pretty weird. So that's why for stuff like his beard, I want to make sure I'm using the same brush that I'm using for the line stuff, the outline stuff. Because using a different brush for that would make it stand out in a bad way that I don't like. It's like a little bit of opacity to this brush for the line art stuff. I'm noticing like a couple of areas that are slightly lighter than others. But at this size, it's not really that important, I think. Bit of blush for the boy. Let's give him this color shirt. Zoro, I'm gonna assume that's a compliment, but I don't speak Spanish. But thank you. Still don't speak Spanish. But thank you. Oh wait, I forgot to erase a thing. Oops. Hank is always blushing. They're all always blushing, actually. It's just sometimes they do it a lot more. We'll say color. Only people who haven't blushed are Felix and Cecil. Maybe. They always have like a little bit of a blush to them. The only ones who have been like actually very blushy have been all the ones except the ones that you said. Yes, that's probably accurate. Oh, thank you, Project. I appreciate the translation. Whoops, that's definitely not the right layer. Okay. Man, I wish I could just like speak all the languages sometimes, you know? Be so neat. All this. B. I guess. Okay. Definitely didn't need to use this brush to color this in, but I'm doing it now. Whoopsie doopsie. Pretty alright, pretty okay. Still have to do these shrubs. Oh no! Large. I forgot how nice it is when custom brushes like save you time about stuff. So maybe I'll have to find a good one for like random hair stuff. I have one that like kind of works, but it's not quite what I want, if that makes sense. Need to find one I like. For like arm hair or whatever for like Jesse and Felix, so it doesn't take me 80 years to draw every time. Gotta charge your phone. Charge that phone. Charge up that phone. I'm gonna want your texture part here. Just so that the part that does kind of cover up the line for the trunk of the tree, or the branch of the tree or whatever, doesn't stand out too much as being like super different. Do it again here. These are all on top of the tree. We don't want it to look that way. I want it to look like it's all part of the same layer, you know? I didn't draw. Just gonna imply it. Sometimes it's better to do stuff without like a full-on outline. I've come to find like you can just kind of get away with like implying stuff sometimes, and a lot of times it'll work out for you. Like if I really, really wanted to, I'd put another line for his hair like right here and like right here. But I'm not gonna put this one here because it'll give me a weird tangent with this little bit of hair there. I think I will leave that one though. But yeah, you can just kind of with the way that we put this color in here, you get the idea that it's not like there's a space between those little bits of hair. If that makes sense. Okay. Plushy bits for this boy now. One of his eyes might need to be moved. We'll see how it goes. I need all of this. Move a little bit lower. Oops. I think I need this to also get moved. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can salvage this. Like, some of that right there. I think that works out. So that color. And I really like these brushes. Feels like it allows me to be a little more loose in a way that I'm like more comfortable with. Where like the brush I usually use kind of usually feel like I need to have some level of cleanliness to it. Such a clean brush, you know? This. I may change this, so make sure this is on a separate layer. Yeah, I'm definitely going to change this. I need... maybe this will work. Yeah. Might work for the other thing. It's not bad. Something like this, I think. That seems fine. Oh, or maybe I could go with, should be opposed to a Greg. To a Mr. Universe t-shirt. That feels more like his vibe. had to double check on the chat. But Micah, would you be opposed to a Greg Universe color instead, or a Mr. Universe, I should say? Since it's your Easter egg. Colors are fine? Okay. Had to be sure. You know? Maybe I will. Yeah. Maybe not that far. Got an exam tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You're gonna do great. I believe in you. Okay, now let's get some color properly in here. That's overlay, I guess. Could probably get away with just on top of everything. A little bit. And this color. I have no idea how this is going to look. Actually, not bad. What I'm doing is I'm filling in the whole layer with what I'm going to use for my shadow colors. And I'm grabbing one of these weird textures and just sort of erasing it. Give me some fun little shadow light coming through the trees kind of shapes, you know? I've overdone it a little. I think that looks pretty neat. Let's try it again with this friend. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. I think I do still want something. Unify these a little more. Just to kind of knock down the intensity a little bit, you know? Maybe this color. Oops. Thought I would try something there and it didn't quite work out the way I was hoping, so I make some adjustments. A little bit darker. Yeah. We'll do a third layer. Debating if I want to try and do like little twigs kind of poking out. Or if that's like too much. I don't know. I think it might be okay. Something like that. Probably fine. Now I'm gonna do kind of the opposite of that thing I just did for the shadows. Again, to sort of give us a little more glow here. Oops. Oh wait, actually, of his backpack, because I didn't do that. Yeah. All right. That group. Find it. Pretty okay, pretty not bad. Same thing. Him. Little effects like this are always so tricky. It's so easy to overdo them. Oops. Yeah. Add. I think I'll do these berry fork. Say that's pretty okay. The whole goal of these brushes was to go faster, and I think that did what I wanted it. I guess I could like noodle a little more here if I really wanted to. And do like another pass on the shadows or something. Although at this point it's pretty done, so I don't really need to do this, but I'm going to because why not? They're like a spot that they hang. No, not really. Or maybe we could say it's a place from the stream starting soon thing on here, I guess. I'm gonna do that same thing I was doing for the other lights and stuff. Making sure all these shadows kind of stay inside the line where I want them to go. The inside of his mouth. Such a small area that you're probably not really even gonna see it. Oh, I know what it looks weird. Didn't add like a gradient or anything. Usually. Yeah, it's a little better. Something like this. Yeah. Seems fine. Thank you, Maximus. I'm glad that you like it. Didn't add any shadows. I don't know how much of a difference that's actually going to do here, but I'm doing it now. Just in case. Something like that. Yeah. Ooh, almost deleted that. That would have been annoying. Okay. Kind of dig that. Yeah. Honestly, I don't really think I'm gonna add any extras here. Part of me wants to go in here and these background trees a little more. Maybe I'll do that. Just for funsies. Something like that. I'm definitely noodling now, so I'm going to stop. I think. Where do I want to put this? Here? Nope. Here? That's alright. But yeah, I think this is gonna do it for me. That was a pretty quick one, but it was mostly just to mess with these brushes. So thanks everybody for hanging out. This down here. Yeah. Might be it. Might be it for me. Let's turn on that replay while I ramble a bit. Thank you again, everyone, coming and hanging out for this surprisingly quick little stream. Tried out some new brushes. Brushes were fun. I'll have to use them more in the future. So if you want to see more of these boys and or these brushes, find me on Twitter. Same name is here. And if you yourself are interested in these brushes, check out Lobster Squirrel on Gumroad. That's where I got these from. Yeah. I should be back again on like Monday probably. Maybe I'll pop in over the weekend just because it's been a while. Who can say? I am unsure. Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out and stuff. I feel like I said that probably 12 times already. But it's fine. We're gonna go raid Mr. Frumps. They're pretty chill. So, yeah, until the next time, everybody. Go do something super nice for someone. And have a wonderful week and stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Farewell. Good night. See you later.
Fingers and I do this to make a living. We're too busy to do taxes.
I love doing taxes for self-employed people. You can hand those off to